level of fright was intense last night. I don't know. Why is it when you are having a nightmare, sometimes the out-of-body experience that you're having, it seems, leads to unnatural sounds leaving your body. For some reason, when my beloved Diana has a nightmare and she's being chased by something, whatever, the goblin or the ghoul, probably me, she doesn't say, get out of here, or shut up, or fuck you, or runs away going, oh my God, I can't believe it. No, she makes, I've talked about it before, I can count on it once every couple of months, where she makes this unnatural shriek that is one of the scariest things ever. I'm in the middle of a stone cold sleep, and I hear, it's like she's actually shaking her head to make that noise. And this time, it fucked up Bruce, because he sleeps with us, of course. And he's like, roof, roof, roof. Bruce of farts starts barking at her. Bruce is actually barking at Pooh Bear. So I've got Bruce barking, Diana going, having a nightmare. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I start to, I rub her arm gently. There. I mean, I have learned something. I used to just like push her, like give her like a fucking Earl Campbell stiff arm, just shut the fuck up, and like hit her. But I have evolved to some degree, and I no longer shove her. I just like, honey, you're having a bad dream. That's what you got to do, you know, or else she's going to get pissed off at you. Someone was chasing me. I go, okay, well, they're not. It's just a dream. It's okay. The mind is a disaster. Whenever I have a nightmare, for extended time after, until I really come out of the dream, I'm fully awake, I'm convinced that it's actually something to really be worried about. Like it's legit fear. Chris says that's how you do it. Hit her, she's loud, which is a quote from my beloved firstborn daughter, Jackie. Dad, hit her, she's loud. Can't believe she said that. No, none of that. But the whenever I have nightmares, and this kind of goes with something else that just happened to me. Not last night, but the night before, I had a fucking vivid ass dream that scared the shit out of me. And I wake up from it, and I'm like, okay, now this is legit a reason to be concerned. This is a really frightening dream, and I am never not going to be scared of what just happened. And right now, I can tell you that it's just the stupidest. Well, I mean, it was very vivid and to some degree real. But we're up at Fear Bunker North. And in this particular one, it's me, Diana, and the NFK, and people I don't know. I don't remember who these other idiots were. Anyway, the wind kicked up and this gigantic storm came through, and we're surrounded by like 150-year-old trees. So if any of them go, you better get the fuck out of the way. Well, in the dream, the group was taking cover outside. I don't know why outside. Who knows? Dreams are stupid. And all I saw was this huge tree start to go. And then I look where it's going, and it's aimed right towards Diana and the NFK, hunkered down. And in the dream, I want to go get them out of the way, but I know I'm not going to make it. So I'm actually in the dream going, oh no. And I didn't wake up. You know, like a lot of times when something terrible happens in a dream, you wake up right before the bad thing happens. Well, this one, I did not wake up. And so the tree, whammo. And then I look, and Diana is not hurt. The tree has crushed the NFK. And it hit him and actually put him into the ground. And then it rolls off, and he's laying there like embedded in the ground. And then Diana is not hurt. And I remember in the dream going, oh, thank God. Oh, man. Oh, this a bonus. She's not hurt and he's gone. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it's weird. That's stupid. I wouldn't ever think that. But at the time, I was like, holy shit. So he got crushed by this big fucking tree. And in the dream, his eyes were open and he's blinking and looking at me like, what the fuck just happened? But he's like actually in the earth. And then that kind of ends. And then it segues to another part where same location. And for some reason, this is a recurring nightmare where people who I don't know come onto the property and rip through it like in a car. Like it's a street, and then just drive off into the woods, which is impossible because it's dense forest. But like suddenly a road got created, I guess. I don't know. But in the dream, I'm like, and trying to get these guys to not drive on my property, you know, and they end up ganging up on me and like beating the shit out of me in the dream. And I felt like such an emasculated twat because I couldn't like defend anybody. It's really weird. It's just so stupid. Then when I wake up from these two dreams, okay, I'm like, wow, Kevin dead, crushed by a tree, and local townies, hilljacks, driving through my property and telling me that there's nothing I can do about it and bullying me. Holy shit, this is so bad. I feel so terrible. And like now I'm awake. I'm looking around the room. I'm looking at Diana. I go to take a leak. I'm in the restroom and I'm like, that was so real. I will never get over that dream. I am so affected by this. And I'm still coming out of the slumber to some degree, and then I'm going to go back to bed. But for like a long time, I'm like worked up about it. It's like, why? What is wrong with you? Jesus. Finally, it fades. Now, here I am 48 hours later, and I'm like, ugh, what a stupid asshole. The brain is such a mess. I'm telling you, wouldn't it be spectacular if, we could have it set up where a device records the brain activity and actually creates real footage that you can click on when you wake up to see these scenarios that your brain painted for you while you were asleep. And you could watch that and then, oh my God, I think that would be spectacular. Somehow monitor the neural activity and create illustrations or animation or characters of it. And you could before you go to bed, you could assign various characters that if things do happen, the device would then grab the characters that you have assigned to start your slumber. So Mike Tyson, Leonardo DiCaprio, these are all depictions that will be made with the artificial intelligence. O'Neill, Leonardo DiCaprio, Billy Carter, Whoever, it doesn't matter, just random dream shit. And then you wake up and like, oh my God, did you see what happened to Billy Carter last night? He got crushed by a tree. Holy shit. I mean, it was, oh, fuck. That would be fantastic. I would love that. I would be all about it. Thank you so much for being here. Today was weird because I woke up and it was, okay, on any given morning, you can wake up to some degree of animal expulsion, and that could be vomit, feces, urine. All right? Today was remarkable because we got it all. The only thing we didn't have, no, I guess we kind of did have puke. Yeah, we definitely had puke. I woke up, and right outside of the door, the cats love to do this, man. They will puke up the hairballs right at the door. And I tell you what, there is nothing like waking up with bare feet stepping on cold puke. Cold, wet puke. I didn't step on it today, but there it was. This hairball in the shape of a cat's stomach. It actually comes out looking that way. It's fantastic. Dipped in cat puke. Coated like a fucking M&M candy shell right there. And I'm like, oh, nice. Pay it no mind. I'll get it later, or Benny will eat it. Go downstairs. Start the day. Okay. Now, my chores every single day during the school year, which is where Diana works, of course, take care of the dogs, let them out, feed them, give them their meds, and then pack Diana's lunch. Okay? And it's the same every day. Any deviation from that, it's going to fuck everything up. Everything's going great. The NFK wakes up. Now, his ritual is go sit down in front of the TV and get ready for 14 hours of TV fun. But he stands up. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Comes walking into the room I'm in. He goes, hey, there's doggy pee-pee here. Now, I thought he said doggy poo-poo, but apparently he said doggy pee-pee. There's doggy pee-pee here. I hear poo-poo. So I get a bag up. No problem. I'll clean it up. That does happen. So that would be two. Two of the three. Puke, pee, poop. I go in there expecting to see poop. I don't see poop. I go, oh, it's pee. That's what I said, pee-pee. Oh, right. My bad. Now, this is incredible. O'Neill, I don't know if it's the medicine he's taking for his allergies and that's causing him to be more thirsty or what, but this dog really let one go. Poor guy. In the sunroom, there is no carpet in there. You got this these big squared ceramic tile. So the ceramic tile, and then you have the grout in between each piece of ceramic tile. These big 12-inch by 12-inch squares. Well, the ceramic tiles are higher up by millimeters than the grout. Thus, we have a dog urine canal system now because he pees wherever he wants. And I'm not kidding you. It must have been a quart. And so we have like yellow outlines in all of the grout for the whole room. The whole room. So the ceramic tile, the raised up, doesn't have any pee on it. It's all dried and rolled off into our canal system we have here. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, my God, this actually looks like a work of art. These yellow outlines of all the squares. Like, Jesus, look at how much pee this is. I cannot believe this. And so this was a job. This required some fucking Army Corps of Engineers planning to get this cleanup done. So I'm like, shit, all right, this is going to take some effort. So he's just sitting there watching TV. And I show up with all these towels that I've stolen over the years from the YMCA. I got my gloves on, surgical gloves. And I started laying the towels on there. And I'm like, Jesus. And so I gather them all up, put them in a plastic bag, take them in the laundry room, put them in the washer, immediately start washing those. Now I got to sanitize the floor. Now the floor is loaded. Okay. Had he not peed in there and I was cleaning the floor, I would have swept the floor first because we have an overabundance of O'Neill hair and chewing tobacco specks. Little flakes of chewing tobacco. Because for 14 hours a day, the man sits there, and from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed, he is chewing tobacco, grizzly, long cut, wintergreen. And he takes a pinch of it, puts it in his mouth, and then when it's in his mouth, on his fingers, there's several little flakes of the long cut. And what happens next? It goes on the floor. You do that 8,000 times a day, 7 days a week. It's like where the floor is decorated with tobacco. The dogs lick it up. They are addicted to Skoal wintergreen long cut. So there's wintergreen long cut everywhere. There's dog hair, and I have to wipe up the urine-soaked floor. It's a complete fucking travesty. I'm like, Jesus, what is going on here? So this takes significant time, and this eats into Diana lunch-making time. She comes downstairs, and I'm like, hey, we had an issue. And she goes, oh, okay. So I finally get this fucking thing done. And I'm like, holy crap. And we take care of that. She goes, I got the lunch. I go, oh, thank you. Thank God. Because I wasn't ready. She has to go to work. This has messed everything up. So I'm like, okay, well, at least it's done. I get my coffee. I'm getting ready to come up here. I got the dogs. I go, come on, guys, let's go. And I noticed something. Someone has taken a dump. Trifecta. Puke, pee, crap. Very rare. Not rare to have one happen once in a while, but we have had all three. My God. And so Dinah says, I'll get it. I go, all right, thanks. I appreciate that. When you have the dogs that we have and you deal with this on a regular basis, if the turds come out right, you can just pick them up off the carpet and then not sanitize the carpet. Anybody who has pets does this. Don't act like you haven't done it. Okay? Don't judge me because we didn't get out the carpet cleaner, but we didn't get out the carpet cleaner. She just picks the turds up off the carpet. I tell you what, if you ever visit my house, and I hope that none of you do, I hope that never happens, and you sit on the carpet, know that you're probably sitting on crap remnants that have soaked into the carpet. This is why Jacob Bennett from Bennett Flooring Installation has said to me so many times, if you have animals, you are not to have carpet. It's a bad idea. It's just terrible. And he's right. I'm slowly getting rid of the carpeting in this home. But my God, what a way to start it. Pet waste everywhere. Welcome to this show. I do it from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio each and every day. Starts at about the same time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And I am so glad that you are here enjoying it with me. For the audience on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, it is time to say goodbye to you, though. Thank you for checking it out. If you want the full show uninterrupted, the folks on Twitch get it that way. Twitch.tv/. Eric Zane Live. That's where you go. Twitch.tv / Eric Zane Live is what you want. I appreciate you very much. And there you go. And you can also download the audio podcast wherever you download shows, Eric Zane Show. Of course, on any of the podcasting platforms that are out there, or even on my website, ericzaneshow.com. So I say goodbye to you now.